Good afternoon, welcome to Covfeed. My name is Libby Doverston. This is your Warwickshire News at 3:30. Coming up on today's show, we will have the latest from Sky Blues heading to Derby, as well as delving into the world of AI and how it may affect the future of gaming. But first, a teacher from a school in Coventry has been banned from teaching for 4 years for bad language and using homophobic slurs aimed towards pupils. Lorena Bond has this report.
A 46-year-old maths teacher at Laing Hall School in Coventry, Michael Clark, has been banned from teaching. He was accused of unacceptable professional conduct. On 9th of May 2022, he was alleged to have been violent towards a child, sleeping on the job and using homophobic slurs aimed towards pupils. When asked about the allegations during an internal investigation by the school, Mr. Clark did not deny them and said, "If that's what they were saying, then I must have." The Teaching Regulation Agency have banned Mr. Clark from teaching for at least the next 4 years.
In other news, 2 popular restaurants in Coventry city centre have been closed down. Bistro Pierre shut its Cathedral Lanes branch as part of a wider chain closure, costing 158 jobs. The Botanist, also at Cathedral Lanes, suddenly closed after 6 years, with staff only finding out when the property was listed online. People in Warwickshire are being encouraged to register to vote in the local elections on the 1st of May. The elections will decide who represents communities on important issues like fire services, public health, transport and social care. The council are reminding residents to register by the 11th of April and says that voting gives people the chance to have their say and shape the future of their community. The founder of an arts firm says he's in shock after being told his company would not be repaid the £1.5 million owed to him after Coventry City of Culture Trust collapsed. William Burdett-Coote, alongside West Midlands Police, Coventry City Council, have all been left in debt after the collapse. Mr Burdett-Coote said, "We did the job in good faith and we're expecting to be paid," and has had to take out a loan in order to survive. The organisers of an event to encourage women to get back into work after having children and to get them to consider a different type of job says it was a brilliant success. The event ran in support of International Women's Day with the theme I Can. Organisations like West Midlands Police and the Fire Service were represented at the job shop. We've got the sports news today with Harrison Pierce. Another big night for Coventry City, isn't it, Harrison?
Yeah, that's right, Libby. The Sky Blues have a massive game coming up. Since Frank Lampard joined Coventry City in November, he has won 12 out of his 24 matches in charge in all competitions, and more recently won 9 out of his 10 games. Can Super Frank win the Sky Blues' 6th game in a row? Will Roberts tells us more.
When Frank Lampard took over 3 weeks after Mark Robins left, Coventry was 17th in the Championship, 10 points from the playoff spots and only 2 points above the relegation zone. Coventry City is currently sitting 5th place in the Championship, and they will be facing Lampard's former side, Derby County, tonight. Derby County will likely miss out on 10 players through injury. The Sky Blues will be hoping to get another 3 points on the board after beating Stoke 3-2 last weekend. Another 3 points will help Coventry City to secure a place in the playoffs. Doug King's financial successes after his takeover of the club show a £1 million raise in broadcasting funding and the overall club turnover of close to £30 million through the sales of Gyökeres and Hamer last season. This overall profit of £9 million is said to hopefully push Coventry that final step towards winning the playoffs and getting into the Premier League. We spoke to Coventry City fans ahead of tonight's game to see how their faith in Lampard has grown.
Well, they've got 10 out injured. Our squad's pretty good at the moment, so yeah, I think we'll win.
Yeah, I'm excited about the team. They're performing well. Obviously, we've won a few in a row. Our next game against Derby, though, is I don't know how we're going to perform. Hopefully we win, and then we have Sunderland after that. So yeah, we'll just see. I'm optimistic though about our chances. Thank you.
Aston Villa are planning on taking advantage of their 3-1 victory back to Villa Park, where they'll be playing Club Brugge. The Belgium team currently sits second in the Pro League and will have the ambition of reaching the final for the first time since 1978. The big game of the night will be Liverpool facing French giants PSG at Anfield. The first leg ended in a 1-0 victory for the Reds, so they'll be looking to progress into the quarter-finals and ultimately win the Champions League. The 2025 Formula 1 season kicks off this weekend in Melbourne, Australia, introducing 6 new faces into the grid. Reigning world champion Max Verstappen will aim to secure his 5th consecutive Formula One World Drivers' Championship alongside his new Red Bull teammate Liam Lawson. McLaren will be looking to replicate their success from last season in the Constructors' Championship after both drivers, Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, enjoyed impressive campaigns, securing a combined total of 6 victories and 19 podium finishes. One team looking to continue their success from last season is Haas, with rookie Oliver Bearman joining the lineup alongside veteran Esteban Ocon. Haas is looking to be the underdog team of the 2025 season. I have spoken to Formula One TikToker Fleur Rogerson to see how she thinks Haas will do this year.
I think the progress they've showed over the last 2 seasons, really since Ao Komatsu took over, it really feels like they're going to be making strides, and I think they're going to kind of come from the back and find themselves in a better playing position than they did last season. I mean, obviously with Ollie, he's a bit of an unknown because obviously we've only seen him in 3 Formula One races, but his junior career speaks for itself. Italian F4 winner, 3rd in F3, I mean, in the top 10 in his first rookie F2 season, winning with broken steering wheels. He had an insane campaign for his rookie F2 season, and he deserves the seat he has. And I think even in those moments where he's been in an F1 car this year, he's shown that he has that talent and that ability to fight even near the front, even in his rookie season. I mean, we saw in Jeddah him getting points on debut, holding off Lando Norris, Lewis Hamilton. In Brazil, when experienced drivers were spinning and crashing out in the rain, he managed to mostly keep it on track and actually survive the race, which is better than you could say for a lot of the other drivers. So I think he has a lot of potential, and obviously his aim is to get to that Ferrari seat, so he's going to want to show that potential as quick as possible. And with Esteban, it kind of just feels like Haas are moving in this direction of experienced driver, but with more potential, because last year with Magnussen and Hülkenberg, it felt like they're both experienced drivers and they're both capable of consistent results, but their peak roof, they'd kind of hit it. They've passed their prime, Whereas Esteban, it kind of feels like there's room for him to improve still in his career while having the experience that they kind of need.
That's all we have for sports news. Heading over to Libby and Joseph for the entertainment news.
Good luck to the Sky Blues tonight. Right, let's get an update from the world of entertainment. Joseph Banks has joined me in the studio. Joseph, there has been some AI controversy in the gaming world, hasn't there?
Yes, it has, thank you. Sony recently had a video leaked, then published by The Verge, showcasing an AI rig of the PlayStation original character, Aloy, communicating with the player with an AI-synthesized voice and mouth movements. The demo video also described how this would use Sony's own emotional voice synthesis system alongside other AI bots, such as OpenAI's Whisper for speech to text. This is hoped by game developers to be the next step in immersive experiences, as players can hold proper conversations with characters that generate instant responses whilst maintaining their character traits. I spoke with Dr. Boyd Branch about what he thought this leak meant for AI's involvement in games going forward.
So I think that what artificial intelligence is offering the gaming industry in particular and the entertainment industry in general is an ability to scale up immersive experiences in a very interesting and compelling way. Narratives about replacement, I think, are a little bit misguided. And what immersive means is it's a sort of a moving target. To what degree are we going to feel really connected to the games that we're playing, or the movies that we're watching, or our entertainment?
Daredevil has returned to the screen in his first show since 2018. Titled Daredevil Born Again, the series trailer promises a return to form as all the original cast members of the cancelled show return to reprise their roles. Following on from the end of Season 3, the story focuses on the tension between Matt Murdock, who retired as Daredevil at the end of the last series, and Wilson Fisk, a criminal who was elected mayor of New York City. The 2 episodes released so far have received positive reviews from both critics and fans, and Season 2 is planned for release in mid-2026. Pierce Brosnan has voiced his opinion that any James Bond actor going forward should be British in a recent interview with The Telegraph. A former 007 actor himself, Irishman Brosnan, said that it is a given that Daniel Craig's successor should be British amidst many rumoured future Bonds being American. This comes with a recent takeover of the IP by Amazon's MGM Studios, which Brosnan called lamentable. Touted candidates for the role includes Andrew Garfield, a British American, Oscar Isaac, an American, and Pedro Pascal, who was Chilean American, alongside many others.
Thank you, Joseph. Now on a cloudier note, here's Gerson with the weather.
Good afternoon. Here's your latest weather update for Coventry and Warwickshire. Expect mostly cloudy skies with the chance of a few light showers here and there. Temperatures will hover around 8 degrees Celsius, but it may feel a little cooler with the light breeze. As we move into the evening, those clouds will stick around and temperatures are set to drop around 1 degree overnight. So make sure to wrap up warm if you're heading out this evening. That's your weather update. Stay tuned for more news and updates throughout the day.
That's all from us here at Covfeed. Tune into our website for more updates on the stories of today. I've been Libby Doverston. Thank you for watching.
Wow.